Hi there, guys. So I wanted to discuss a couple of things that probably normally don't get discussed too much on photography channels, mainly about like creativity and your ideas. Uh, so things I like to do to maybe generate ideas for shots. Absolutely, you can do it in the moment, but I have found things like meditation, journaling. I've even gone and mapped, like I know future shots I'd like to take, certain ones that have come to me through meditation where I've just got an idea where I go, this is a good concept. And I'm talking getting very detailed of maybe there's a landscape, and I know I want the light coming from a certain direction. I want it to be a certain time of day, certain type of color cast, certain maybe a wide angle, like I'm thinking of one in particular, wide angle shot, get down low, and literally start to sketch it out. So doing things like that, there's actually a YouTube channel I saw. There was a photographer who he talked about. I thought this was fantastic. And I think he might have shot film, but he had the whole shot staged. He even measured the depth of the water in this one area. So all he had was his model, and he went, "All right, man, come in and stand over there." And he took the shot. That's all it took. It was that easy because he had it pre-planned. He knew this is the composition. This is where you stand. This is how deep it is. This is how much of the body is going to be exposed, sort of thing. So journaling, you can come up with concepts, meditation, but also I'm going to say doing other creative pursuits, painting, drawing, going for walks, things like that. Like, not that that's a creative pursuit, but things to just get yourself into a bit of a flow state where you can have the ideas can come and having that inspired ideas. So Annie Leibovitz actually has mentioned this. It was a painter she was photographing, and the painter mentioned that he would sit on the edge of their bed and wait to be inspired. Wait to be inspired. And that's something that I like to follow, actually. Not always, but still very much inspired action. You might have times maybe you're not out shooting a ton, and then one day it just launches out of you where you're going, I'm so inspired, I'm just going to go out and shoot for hours. Who knows how many shots you're going to take, and it feels easy and effortless versus maybe there's a day you're not feeling motivated or you feel off and you just don't feel like going out and taking pictures. Excuse me. And you try to push through it and it just kind of feels shitty. You can kind of have both sides of it. Because I've also had the experience where sometimes you can go out and I don't know why, I just gotta feel like I need to get into a rhythm, and you can start taking some shots like, I don't know if that's a keeper, and you get into a rhythm, you take a couple more, that's looking better, and the next thing you know, you're like, whoa, there it is, and it starts to flow, you start to get into a bit of a rhythm. The other thing, setting an intention. Don't necessarily just go out with the intention of, maybe you have I'm going to go and take pictures. That's great. Try going out and setting the intention. I'm going to have some incredible portfolio shots. I'm going to create some stunning images today. Some absolutely stunning images, and see what happens. You might be really surprised. Like going out with that intent. Maybe it will command more of you. You'll look at things differently. Yeah, so this entire video, I just wanted to get you thinking about, getting that creativity flowing. So sometimes it might not even be with the camera. If you're not feeling inspired to take pictures, maybe go and do some editing, or like I said, some painting or some drawing. I mean, it's amazing. Even I swear by this, like meditation, going on walks, setting intention, things like that. Get the ideas going. You don't have to force it. You just walk along. You might be inspired, and just don't force it. Is what I'm saying. Like you hear people talk about writer's blocks and things like that. I mean, don't force it. Let it flow. Get in that flow state. You want to be having fun and enjoying yourself as you're doing it, and that's going to show itself in the work. You're not going to be out there trying to grind it out. Keep in mind, photography is still a creative pursuit. So I think I'm going to end it there. Comments, questions down below. I just feel like this is an area that doesn't get talked about a lot. Everyone wants to talk about just the gear and that sort of stuff, and I would also like to get more into composition and that sort of stuff on this channel, but try this stuff out. Let me know what you find. You might be really pleasantly surprised. All right, take care.